Well, good morning, Interbet fans, and welcome to the preview for Greyville. We're at July Day, and that's the 2nd of July. And we've got a 12-race program, and what a good card it is today. It's lovely to see these type of horses running, and it's going to be a real interesting day as far as punting is concerned. So let's start off. The first race is at 10 to 12. It's a 1,300 meter Sales Cup for the fillies. Now, if you look purely on form, you've got to believe Canadian Summer's the best filly in the race, and she's got two excellent wins to her name. She won easily last time. Jason Gates, well, he's not the best jockey around, and he gets a huge opportunity here to win a big race for a very small stable, Daryl Moore. I was there yesterday. Daryl's got her in fine shape, and I expect her to go extremely well. The big danger is Feather Boa. This was absolutely butchered last time. I see Richard Fourie gets a leg up on the Stuart Pettigrew runner, drawn 12 if he travels well, and she gets any type of decent chance in the race. She's going to run very close, but I think she's got a big problem beating Canadian Summer. Miss Daisy, now here's another small stable from Johannesburg, Billy Raters, lovely man. He's booked the best jockey in South Africa, Pierre Stratham, to ride it, and she's got good form, this filly, Miss Daisy, really, really good form. What's interesting is that Striker's riding her, and Samanga, who rode her last time, is riding Acacia's Blossom. So don't leave that out of any of your calculations. Butterfly Beauty, got some form, but won a race in a pretty slow time, and she's going to have to improve quite a lot on that to be able to beat the ones that I've mentioned. So it does look pretty cut and dried to start off the day. Race 2 is the Sales Cup, Colson Geldings, and 1,300 meters. Now here's another small stable. Wonderful to see these guys get a chance at the big stage. And now I got you with Corey Lensley, Muzi Yeni aboard it. Run two cracking races. Well, you saw the whip go flying first time when Muzi rode against Mercantor. That's come out and won again. The form looks franked. Got to have a huge chance, but be very careful of the Roy Magna runner, Takanat. This is a very, very smart colt. He's got Gavin Lorena aboard him, drawn a bit wide, but will go well. I think Pure Maverick and USA's Hope got chances, but it does look like a two-horse race, and Magna's other runner, Raffles, comes into the race with some sort of chance. Race 3, the Vodacom 2200, grade 3, and this is for horses that didn't get into the July. Well, Airways Law's now scratching number 11. One-Way Traffic's got outstanding form and does look like the horse they've all got to beat, but it's not cut and dried. I like the look of a horse called Fire Alley, number 7. I think he's a big price, this horse, and I expect him to go really well. His last run, he looked like he needed it behind Airways Law. He will improve a lot, and I saw him at the track yesterday. He looks very, very well indeed. Shango +3 for winning. Flying Bulls +2 for winning, got good form. And Crown Tower's the front runner. It's not cut and dried, this race. There are many, many horses with chances. Race 4, Gold Vase, and they go 3,000 meters, and 8, Blackthorn looks like the best bet on the card. Got huge ability, this horse. I think DeMello's just got to hold him up. I think the track will suit him extremely well. He won a good race last time, but he's got a short run, this horse. He needs to be held up and let go the last 300 meters, and this track should suit him, as I say. The find of the race is at 10, Rex Union. I've been with this horse the last couple of times. Don't ignore him. He'll go well, Rex Union. He's got off a low weight, but at on the merit ratings, he's got absolutely no chance of beating a horse like Blackthorn, who's very much better handicapped than him. Salvatore Amundi got some sort of chance as well, and Smoking Hot always there or thereabouts. Race 5, there's a Golden Slipper, 1,400 meters, and this is the fillies race. Maharani, all class, front runner, Greyville suited, everything in her favour, but she's got to beat Sweet Pepper. All 3 of her starts, she's very useful, Sweet Pepper, and it does look an absolute two-horse race. You can't really find anything that can beat him, because Sweet Pepper beat Amina, which looks like the biggest danger, quite easily last time, and there's no reason why she shouldn't beat her again, and the 1400 will suit her well. So I'm only going the 2 horses in the pick 6, and my smaller perm I'm going to bank a Sweet Pepper. Race 6, the Golden Horseshoe. Now this is not quite as cut and dried. It's a 1400s for the Colts and Geldings, and I like Profit. I thought he was absolutely murdered last time. I've never seen anything like it. He got caught on the inside fence in the gold medallion, and he had to switch around the whole field going through the 200-meter mark, and ended up running very, very close to them. Well, he only got beaten 5 lengths by Thunderstruck. If he'd got a run up the inside, he probably would have won. He's might be the best horse in the race. Miss Cool, well suited by this track, should go to the front, gets the claim, the fillies allowance of 2.5 kilos. That's going to make a difference. So she comes into it. Argo Ali, disappointed last start, but he will improve, so don't leave him out of anything. And then Green Cop's your second favourite. I'm not sure that he's as good as this lot. I think that he's a nice horse. But the find of the race is 9 Royal Victory. I thought this was a really nice looking horse when he won last time. They had no lack of confidence in him, so he should go well. And the other find, who's got to go into everything, is Bright Green. The money's come for this horse. He's now favourite. And number 14, with the Mellow in the irons for the Catamount outfit, goes well. Okay, let's go through the Vodacom Durban July. Sorry, not the Vodacom. Now the Hollywood Bets Durban July. Grade 1. New sponsors. We hope they have a wonderful day. 2,200 meters. Start at the top. Aragosta, great form. If he gets into a handy position, kicks in the straight, very difficult to pin back, and he might be the winner. Do it again. He's all class, and he's well in at the weights and should go extremely well. Worried about his back problems, but he should go well. Hoedspruit, he looks like he's been prepped for this race. He looks like a typical Bulgarian type July horse, but is he good enough? He's been close enough to them to believe that he's got to have a big chance. Linebacker, worthy favourite, ran second last year, should go close. Pietro Manzana, I'm putting this into all my play. I think this was not a bad horse, and he won a very nice Jubilee, and he's got a pretty unexposed form line, so he goes into the play. He could run well. Waterbury Lane, I don't think he's close to the best 3-year-old. Pomp and Power, I think he'll be upset by the facilities, the noise, the music, the vibe, everything that goes on. He's a very uptight horse, and this is, if he's behaves like a gentleman, he could easily win it. He's the best 3-year-old. Jet Dark, all class, needs to be held up, and therefore can he get to them in the straight? He's got a devastating turn of foot. Safe Passage, well, I've always thought he's the best 3-year-old around. I backed him in the Daily News. I really liked him. Not for me here. Bulgarian, 2 good runs back and gets striker. I think that it might be find us a bridge too far with 59.5 on his back. Sparkling Water, probably the best handicapped horse in the race. Needs a good pace. Needs to be able to quicken to get to them. Kometi Ding comes off a rest. 2 very ordinary runs in Joburg, but don't ignore him. He's one of the best horses in South Africa. He's won the Met and the July, and there's no reason why he wouldn't bounce back. Red Saxon, well, I think he was masterfully trained to win a Group 1. I don't think he's good enough for this lot, and I think that the 3-year-olds hold him. And that's why I'm anti the 3-year-olds. So the line through the Safe Passage run and these other horses, Red Saxon doesn't strike me as a winner. Second base, not classy enough. Almutana, this is the dark horse of the race. No one knows if he'll stay. There's no reason why he shouldn't stay. And if he does stay and Calamari gives him a good ride and come all the way from Australia, he'll be in the mix. He's just won the Group 1 Gold Challenge. That's a great run. Asterix, he's been rested since he won the Gauteng Challenge. He beat Sparkling Water on that occasion, and there's no reason why he shouldn't be wherever Sparkling Water is. Flying Carpet, second run, he looks well in at the weights. Airways Law, this might be the lurker. He's definitely goes into all the play. If Gareth Wright can get him into a striking distance with 400 to run, he's got to be there or thereabouts. Race 8, Garden Province, 1,600 meters, and you can't go against Captain's Ransom, can you? She's the best filly in the country, best filly in the race. best filly in South Africa, over a mile. She won a 1200 last time under extremely hard ride, and that's the only thing that worries me. She had a very hard ride to get up and win, and this is second run after a rest, but she is a champion, and they get past these problems easily. So what are the dangers? I think she's a keeper as a huge runner. She's very good filly and mare, and she'll go well here. She started late in her career, but she's top class. Under Your Spell, obviously one of the best 3-year-old fillies in South Africa, and then Zarina and Marina, the two Candice Bass-Robinson runners, look for improvement. Candice gets him well for this type of meeting. Race 9. This is the Merchants Grade 2, and I'm going to nail my colours to William Robertson. I think he's the right horse. He's unbelievable what he did. Won in Durban, travelled back 5 days later, won Joburg. He's obviously tough as tea and loves his racing, and he's got to go well here. But Shantyman's course and distance suited. Expect him to be right in the play. Pearl of Asia won last year at a big price. No reason why he shouldn't go in again. Vars Vicky's got exceptionally good form, and Matsuyama gets a big chance on him. Coin Spinner, Tony Rivlin done a good job with this horse. He's got a very, very small profile, but this is a tough race. Even though he's drawn one, that's going to help him. Good Traveller is the find of the race. Put him into all your play with Valdors here, the Paul Peter runner. Got good form. Right, race 10. This is listed 1600, and Reunion will go to the front. He gets a pacifiers now. He's run 2 shockers, but he's good enough to be there. Go back to the 3 runs. He beat Secret second base. That's in the July. Xavier, cracking good run last time. And Warrior looks like the horse they've all got to beat. But the horse that I found for you is the reserve runner, Champompo Champisi. Don't leave him out of anything. Warren Kennedy gets aboard him. Race 11. This is a merit-rated handicap, 1800 meters. And I found another big price horse here for you. In fact, 2. Conquer the Enemy, number 2, Conquer the Enemy. Craig Zaki, and 6, Full Blast. I expect them to both go extremely well here. And they're my top 2 choices at big prices. Grimaldi, tough from the front. He could give them all a galloping lesson. Race 12. Okay, here we find a really big price winner. I've looked at this race, and I cannot find a horse to back except Elsling. I'm going to take my chance of the Comnadu stable. He's in good form. They like winning the last race of the day. Francois Herold gets a ride. And if this filly runs anywhere near her best, she's come tumbling down the merit rating to 77. This is a perfect race for her. She should be able to win it at a huge price to end off your day. Of the rest of them, well, everything's got a chance in the race. So hopefully you have a great day's racing at Greyville and really enjoy the July. And if you're not at the July and sitting at home with family and friends, I really hope you have a great party and back a few winners. From me, James Goodman, and Interbet. Remember, Interbet's the only place to bet. They put all the money through the tote. No open bet with Interbet. So racing benefits from Interbet being on the board. Have a great day.